Anytime you have weather that's changing, especially as drastic as it does in the northern states, depending on the winter that you may have, there's a lot of water that may be on that roof that has to find somewhere to go, so that could cause areas for concern. I'm Ryan Maines with West Roofing Systems, Sales Support, and today we're going to talk about the 5 tips as we transition from winter into spring. So scheduling a roof inspection is really important, especially in the changes of seasons, most importantly winter to spring, only because of the beating that system may have taken, depending on the type of winter that state or area had. It's something that should be looked at just to make sure that everything is still intact. There's no minor repairs that are needed. It's good because we can catch it early enough before it becomes a major issue. Any type of membrane or any type of system has its own flaws, so to speak. With spray foam, you know that ice and snow does not melt because of the insulation factor. So if there is a leak, it's a little harder to address only because you're searching for it underneath all the snow and ice. As far as TPO and EPDM and other membranes like that, they do have similar issues within seams, near drains. So I guess it's a catch-22 as far as what the problem is and where it may be occurring on that system. General maintenance on your roof is important, whether it is a contractor with a maintenance agreement or it's an in-person maintenance crew that does this. You want to make sure your drains are clean, your gutters are clean. That water has to have somewhere to go. Ironically enough, animal nests are a thing on roofs. You know, you will have bird nests. You will even see raccoons on roofs. If they can find their way up there and there's something up there that they can use, they will use it and they will make it their home. So if you do find something like that, properly place it somewhere else, get it off of your system. That way it's one less thing you have to worry about. If there's something sharp, a pointed object, it may puncture the membrane. If it's there too long, obviously there's added weight to it. But you also see the animals do cause some damages, whether it's bird pecking or potentially claws going through. It's little things like that may not seem like a big thing, but it's something to look out for. So adjacent areas are important to look at. If you have a lower roof that's surrounded by, whether it's masonry walls, metal walls, you want to make sure all those overlap seams are sealed. That way there's no moisture getting in behind that. As far as a masonry adjacent area, make sure all the masonry work is still intact. Sometimes you'll see the joints and mortar start to come out, and as it's falling, it may puncture the roof membrane below. So not just from a roofing perspective, but also just a facility maintenance perspective as well. So if you do notice a leak, it's not something to panic about right away. Check your files, any documents that you may have. That roof may still be under warranty, whether or not it's a manufacturer's warranty or a contractor's warranty. If that's the case, give them a call, let them know. You'll have an expert come out with proper materials to go ahead, and if there is a leak, they can address it, they can fix it, and that way there's no incompatible materials going on a roof membrane that may result in more deterioration over time. Reaching out to us, or any contractor for that matter, if you do have a leak, is important. That way you do have someone that has the materials and has the knowledge of how to fix those. Not everyone's a roofer. I mean, we understand that, and that's why we're one phone call away. If you have any questions, we have an awesome website, www.westroofingsystems.com. If you go there, we have a bunch of blogs. Our phone numbers are all below. Please feel free to give us a call if you have any questions.